Hi there, I'm James Entity Baldwin, and Merry Christmas. It's often speculated what this festive time of year is all about. Presents, family, this guy. But I'm here to say you're asking all the wrong questions. You see, there's a much more important mystery to be solved. What you really should be asking is, what is the best Christmas movie of all time? Well, guess what? I figured it out. After 2 weeks of watching countless Christmas movies, I finally have the answer, and I'm going to share it with you in this very video. In fact, since it's nearly Christmas and I'm feeling generous, I'm going to treat you to 3 movies. That's right, this is James's top 3 Christmas movies of all time.
This is James's top 3 Christmas movies of all time.
Oh, Jesus. I'll take this off, this is getting annoying. Now I know what you're thinking. The Grinch? Garbage. Elf? Trash. Is this a joke to you? Nope, this ain't a list of basic Christmas movies you've seen a billion times before. These films are an experience, something you can absolutely fall in love with. Starting with...
Say, we got it!
The Polar Express by Robert Zemeckis. I love this film. If you've not watched this film before, in which case, what are you doing still here? Go watch that movie right now. It is a classic. It's basically the story of a little boy who doesn't believe in Santa Claus, but then is visited by the magical train that takes him to the North Pole, the Polar Express, and he goes on this wonderful journey of self-discovery and excitement and adventure and action, and yeah, he believes by the end of it. Because where else was it going to go, really? But yeah, it kind of wraps up in this really nice way that kind of teaches kids, if you believe in something, anything, not necessarily Santa Claus. I mean, in this literal sense, it's Santa Claus, but like it means if you believe in something, then you will always have a little bit of magic and happiness in your life, which is so cute and so wholesome. I don't understand why anyone wouldn't like this film. Not to mention, like 80% of the cast is played by Tom Hanks, which, if that doesn't sell it, I don't know what will. At that point, you're a lost cause. Get out. Leave this video. Leave. A lot of people apparently find the animation in this quite creepy. It's never really bothered me. It's pretty. I think it's pretty dated, but yeah, it's never really taken me out of it. I just think the story's so good, and the characters are so interesting, and the voice acting is so good. Except for this kid, I would have probably kicked him off the train for sure.
You know, Montezuma, the king of the Aztecs, would drink 50 quarts of hot chocolate every day.
But yeah, the music, the action, the characters, the voice acting, everything. So good. Can't recommend it enough. Go watch it right now. Next on the list is Bad Santa by Terry Zwigoff. One sec. Bad Santa by Terry Zwigoff. Yeah. Just as a word of warning, this one's a little bit naughty. It's a bit unconventional. It's a black comedy about this drunken, horrible man who's also a con man, and he robs from the local mall that he's a mall Santa at, a mall Santa, you know, like the kind of Santa you go to Santa's grotto to go meet. And yeah, he kind of one day meets this little boy who kind of shows him the spirit of Christmas, and he kind of looks down on him. He's an underdog, and he wants to help this little boy, and he feels like this boy is going to make him into the person he wants to be, a good person. And in a way, he kind of manages that without giving anything away. I mean, he's still an awful person by the end of the film, but he's just slightly less awful. And if that isn't in the Christmas spirit, I don't know what is, you know? It's just so much fun watching this guy go around causing chaos, screaming at kids, getting just progressively worse before he gets better, and then to finally have it at the end as you see him get better. It feels earned. It feels like it feels real. There are lots of Christmas films where a scummy dude gets changed overnight and becomes this perfect person, like Scrooge. You look at any Scrooge film, the person becomes magically perfect overnight. This doesn't do that. This hints at it. It makes him a little bit better while also being a pretty bad dude. It feels true. It feels honest. Now for the final film, for the one you've all been waiting for, the best Christmas film of all time, the one above all, is going to be revealed to you after these honourable mentions. Home Alone, A Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Jingle All the Way, Gremlins, and last but certainly not least, Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh. Not gonna lie, that last one was so close to becoming joint first with this last film. So close. Anyway, I've kept you here long enough. I will finally tell you the greatest Christmas film of all time. For real this time, okay? I promise. The number one Christmas film of all time is... Die Hard. No, I'm joking. Sorry. Yeah, Die Hard's not a Christmas film. No, the greatest Christmas movie of all time is It's a Wonderful Life by Frank Capra. It's probably really underwhelming after hearing Die Hard. Sorry. I just really couldn't help myself. But no, on a serious note, It's a Wonderful Life it's just without a doubt the best Christmas movie. I nearly considered having A Christmas Story as the number one film, but It's a Wonderful Life, just the message is so good. I love Christmas Story. It's so funny to me and so relatable, and it's a great Christmas movie, but the reason I put it in the honourable mentions because I did want to put it second, but I also didn't want to put it first because... Let me just explain why It's a Wonderful Life is the perfect Christmas movie for a second. It's a Wonderful Life just has the best Christmassy message out of all the films. It just tells you that, it just teaches you that if you're good and kind to others, then your life will be better for it, which is true. And a really good message, which not a lot of Christmas movies do. I mean, A Christmas Story, like the message is... I don't really know what the message of A Christmas Story is. But in Polar Express, it's about belief. In Bad Santa, yeah, it's about being a better person, but the main character's not relatable, he's not as real. He's a caricature version of what we can see as ourselves, but It's a Wonderful Life is about a normal guy going through normal problems that everyone deals with, and he can't live with it anymore. Yeah, which I know doesn't sound that festive, but when he gets to see how everyone in the town is struggling as well and how he helps them, it's so eye-opening and it's so human, and you feel yourself changing with this main character, which is like what every good film should do. Like there are so many great films where you understand the character, but you don't always change with them, and you do with this. And that's so rare for a Christmas movie. That's like so rare for a Christmas movie, and I just think it's the epitome of good Christmas movies, good movies in general. I love It's a Wonderful Life. It's the best. Those are my suggestions for Christmas films. If I've not mentioned anything you think desperately should have been on this list, like throw it in the comments section or give us a tweet on @StaffsUni. And yeah, if that's everything, then I'll see you in January. Wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I don't know how to work this thing.